Good morning, student. Today we study about additive inverse. For further understanding the basics of integer and other concept to understand is the additive inverse. कल हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था what is the inverse, what is the integers, what is the positive integers, what is the negative integers, what is the whole numbers, and what is the natural numbers. Now today we are understanding what is the additive inverse. An additive inverse of an integer is the number with the contrasting sign. For example, positive 4, the additive inverse is minus 4. It means if we add plus 4 and minus 4, it becomes 0. If we add plus 4 and minus 4, it becomes 0. It means additive inverse, the addition of two additive inverse is भी 0. मतलब ये है कि किसी भी additive inverse को ऐसे नंबर से ऐड करना जिससे उसका आंसर 0 आ जाए, वो उस नंबर का additive inverse होगा. Now other example is minus 5 additive inverse shall be plus 5. If we add plus 5 and minus 5, then it become 0. So the additive inverse of minus 5 is plus 5. Now we know about what is the comparing integers. When we compare integers, we need to keep in mind the sign before the integer. When we comparing two integer, first of all we noted down that what is the sign begin, what is the sign before the integer. A negative integer, no matter what the number, is lower than any positive number. In comparing integer, the numbers are not matter. If we have, for example, we have minus 5 and 3. If we think so 5 is a big number and 3 is a small, but when we see that the 5 begin with minus 5, then it will be small and 3 will be the larger number. For example, we compare the integers minus 5 and minus 3. So is the minus 5 is a lower and the 3 is a higher. So a negative sign makes the number lower or greater. Now if we see that 5, 6 and minus 8, जनरली वो अगर हम लोग देखें तो 8 5 और 6 से बड़ा है, बट if we take the sign, then minus 8 will be small and 6 and 5 will be the bigger. Now application of integers. Integers are generally used to signify two contracting situation. These are not just any number, they are numbers with sign. Any integers, if we write any integers, then we write like a, otherwise plus 5 or minus 5, not 5 या 6, because these are the numbers, but plus 5 and minus 5, or plus 5 is a positive integer and minus 5 is a negative integer. Positive numbers and negative numbers can have varying applications. The most real application of integer is measuring the temperature. The positive and negative aspects of a temperature let us know. Compare and measure the change in the temperature. Apart from measuring temperature, integers are used in the credits and debits calculation by the banks. Integer helps in qualifying things in a better way. This is the example. जैसा कि हम लोगों को टेम्परेचर नापना होता है, टेम्परेचर को मेज़र करना होता है, तो हम लोग पॉजिटिव या नेगेटिव इंटीजर का ही यूज़ करते हैं. अगर पॉजिटिव 35 है, this means temperature is high, and if -35, then we say that the temperature is very low, and it is used in also banks. Now we start doing some questions, and the first question is, if a and b are two integers with value +5 and -7 respectively, then what shall be the sum and difference between the two? Now here is the a is equal to +5 and b is equal to -7. Now first is the sum of a plus b. It means +5 plus -7. It becomes -2. It becomes -2. It means B and C may be the answer. Now we go for the other one and we find the difference between them. Now we find the difference between them, then A minus B, it means +5 minus -7. 5 minus minus become plus, then 7 and 5 is equal to plus 12. It means option B is the correct option. It means option B is the correct answer. Now here are some question. We started one by one to do all the question. The first is 30 divided equal to 3. Now we think from which we divide 30, so we get 3. We consider there is a x. There is a x. Now we have write is also as 30 by x is equal to 3 by 1. Now multiply 30 into 1 and 3 into x. Now 3 multiply with x. अब 3x के साथ मल्टीप्लाई में है और इक्वल के दूसरी तरफ जाएगा तो ये डिनोमिनेटर में चला जाएगा, तो इट विल बी x इज इक्वल टू 30 by 3 and we divided 3 10 30 and the value of x is 10. So here we divided 10, then we find 3. So student, take the screenshot for the question B, C, D and A and calculate it and give me the answer in the comment box. Okay, thank you.